Welcome to the channel. We're returning to the time of the Horus Heresy. It's Adeptus Titanicus. So it's finally arrived. Adeptus Titanicus is on the channel, and this is my first game. So I'm going to be very wobbly with the rules on this, but I'm here with AP Byrne. Say hello, AP Byrne.
Hello, AP Byrne.
And you played 4 times.
4 times.
4 times, so
Yes.
You are definitely an expert at this game and know all the rules, and we can't get this wrong whatsoever. And in this game, we're playing 2 Warhounds each and a full knight maniple banner of 6 knights. And you are Legio Ignatum. They are the good guys. They defended the Emperor's Palace in the Siege on Terror and all that sort of stuff. So they are definitely the good guys. I'm not the Penitent Forge. This was the Penitent Forge, the Legio of the Penitent Forge during the time of the Horus Heresy. So this is the Forge of the Dragon, or the Legio of the Forge of the Dragon. And we didn't think that the Omnissiah was the Emperor. Or the Emperor is the Omnissiah, that way round, which is why we ended up being the Penitent Forge. But we didn't fight on the side of the bad guys during the Horus Heresy, promise. Only in this fight we are going to fight on the side of the bad guys, because you're Legio Ignatum, and it would be rude not to. So what we're doing on this game is we're playing the very first game in the book of Adeptus Titanicus, and that's the game where you just have to kill each other. It goes for 4 turns. We're doing 5 because of the size of the maniples, the size of the stuff that we've got down. Lots of large line of sight blocking terrain on the table, because that's important. Even more important in Adeptus Titanicus than it is in games of 40k. This is a maneuver warfare game, killing each other at range in the ruins, well, not so much ruins, in the buildings of this particular city here. Haven't got a lot of Adeptus Titanicus terrain yet. Really looking forward to playing this game. I'm sure there's a lot of Titanicus players out there who'll be shouting at the screen at all the things that we get wrong. But all we're going to do is try and blow the crap out of each other. And whoever's got the most structure points or takes off the most structure points wins, right?
Correct.
Right. So this game is about whittling away the void shields and trying to make these warhounds blow up. And the knights are there because knights are fun. Knight on knight scrap might be coming in there. Right. I've got first turn. We've already rolled off. I've got this edge. I deployed, then you deployed, then I deployed, then you deployed. That's how it goes. So now we're going into the movement phase. That happens next.
It does indeed.
Well, we've got orders. And I don't know if I want to give any orders to something. Let me get down and have a look. No, not going to give any orders. Could give a first fire order on one of these things, but there's only one gun that could reach out and touch, and it'll be lots of minuses to hit, and it will only potentially flicker off a void shield, and that's it. We need to get closer. We need to get snugly for this damaging commencing. Do you want to try and go for any orders, Mr. AP Byrne?
I think I am.
You are going to do an order?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh, first fire order coming in. Right.
No, I'm going to put full stride on my knights.
Full stride on the knights.
It does need a 6 up though. And that would be a 1.
Okay, that's nice. So you roll a d10 for the orders, and you've got to get above your command check. Knights have a 6. These Warhound Titans only have a 5. Reavers have a 4. Warlords have a 3. It gets better because of the princeps inside them. Right, so it's my turn 1. I will activate something and move. You'll activate something and move. I'll activate something and move. You alternate. I'll do 1, he does 1, I do 1, you do. That's how it works, and then we'll come back to you after the movement phase. Here we are after the movement phase. Everyone gets a bit closer. Should mention Vulcan Mega Bolter Turbo Laser Destructor, Turbo Laser Destructor Plasma Blast Gun on the Titans. And you've got the same thing there, Turbo Laser Destruction Plasma Blast Gun on that one. You've hidden away there. And this one's got the Mega Bolter and the Flamer. So I basically don't want that one to get close. You pushed your reactor on both of those to get a lot closer. I just spread out and moved right and left with a pincer formation. And then the banner of knights just came wheeling straight towards each other. There's 2 of every knight here. 2 Avenger Gatling cannons, 2 thermal spears, 2 rapid fire battle cannons in both of these squads. Basically straight out of the box. So 2 of each knights in each banner. There's no charge phase when it comes to Adeptus Titanicus. It's just a case of if I move in or he moves in within an inch, then when we get to the combat phase, they can start smacking each other. So you just move closer, move closer, move closer. And if you end up within Range within an inch during the combat phase, you smack. Otherwise, people have moved. There's no interrupting. So what happens now is I select a unit
Not quite.
and fire. Oh no, we've got the
Damage control.
damage
phase.
control. Yeah, because you've pushed your reactor twice on this one and this one. So you now need to try and rein in the damage.
Yeah.
So how many dice does each of these titans get?
Each warhound gets 2 dice for the servitors.
So we
do this
orders,
one
and then
first.
we move, then damage. So this one,
Yeah. Nothing.
nothing. What do you need?
I need to get a 4 up to cool the reactor.
4 up,
and
cool
I
the
need
reactor.
to get a 5 up to lower my shields and
Sweet.
a 6 up to reignite, but that's not
Okay.
an issue yet. So there we go. Yeah, I can now cool the reactor on the other one with a 4 and a 5.
Okay, so back to normal. Right, combat phase. I don't think any of these titans are going to die in the first fusillade of shooting, because there's minuses to hit. Basically, if even you're partially obscured, it's a -1. If you're more than 50% obscured, it's a -2. So I think all the titans are going to be safe. I cannot say the same for the knights. So the first thing I'm going to activate is my banner, and I'm going to fire knight on knight action. I'm going to fire at them. Avenger Gatling Cannon number 1. Now these things are strength 3, which is really annoying because they can't strip shields. You need to have something at least a strength 4 value to strip shields. But against knights, 8 shots, really good. This is going to be hitting on 4s. If I was within 8-inch range, I'd be hitting on 3s. But let's roll a hit. That's a chunk of hits. That was 4 hits, my friend.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to be saving on 3 ups.
Yes.
And that's
You fell 3 of them.
fairly rubbish.
So this is strength 3 weaponry, and I roll a d6 and add it, and it doesn't do anything. There's no direct hits or devastating hits or things like that.
You don't do that, sorry.
No, what do I do? It's strength
I don't
3,
expect-
and then I need to get direct hits. So strength 3 plus.
But I've got iron shields.
Yes.
So,
But
because you went through the iron shields, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, my bad, sorry. I spoilt your flow there for no point whatsoever, so...
Yeah, it burned
Yeah.
through the iron shields. They were your saves, and then I roll a d6 and add the strength,
Yeah,
and it didn't do anything.
yeah,
Because I need a 6 plus the strength 3 is a 9, which is a direct hit, so it didn't
Yeah.
do anything.
my bad.
Am I right there?
You are right.
I think I'm right. Let's do the same with the other Avenger Gatling Cannon. Lots of shots. 4 hits again this time. So
3 ups.
3 ups. You fail 3 of them again, right? I need a 6 for a direct hit. I get a 6. There's a 6. That knocks one of your structure
It
points
does.
down. Basically, you keep knocking these down, and when I get there, you're going to lose a knight. Right, let's do rapid fire battle cannon goodness. Can I do the rapid fire battle cannons at the same time, please?
Yes.
There's a +1 to hit if you're within 8-inch range. Let me measure. The rapid fire battle cannons are at the front. You're within range. So I'm going to fire at the same time. 2 shots each, so this is 4 shots. But I'm hitting on 3s because you're in rapid fire range. Hence the battle cannon thing. 3 hits. This is strength 5. This stuff, but it's still a 3-up save.
It is still 3 up because I've got 6 knights. That's better.
You make them all.
That's
Okay.
more like it.
So thermal cannons now. 2 thermal cannons. It is greater than 6 inches, so it's going to be -1 to hit because the thermal cannon is only a 12-inch range gun. So I'm going to need 5s. I get a 5, but it is a strength 8 weaponry, so you're saving on a 5 plus.
5 plus.
5 plus with the iron shields flickering at the front.
Oh,
You get a 4. Now, strength 8. So even if I roll a 1, it's going to be a direct hit. But looking for big money here. I roll a 1, so it's strength 9. That's a direct hit. Takes another structure point off your knight banner. 2 structure points knocked off of the 4. That could have been better. Damage rolls of a 1 never cause a thingy bob. So actually, that 1 didn't do anything. You've only lost 1 structure point on the Questora support banner. Bum. AP Burn is now activating his knights as well. So this area is just lighting up with firepower. Avenger Gatling Cannon at the front, firing away. You are in short range, so this is hitting on 3s.
yep, 3 ups.
How many hits you get?
4.
4 hits. I need 4 3-up iron shield saves. And I make them all. Nice. What's next? Do you want to do the other 8? That is not in rapid fire range.
Yep.
So these will be hitting on 4s. And you get 4 hits again.
Cool.
I need 4 threes. I fail 1. So
Strength 3.
yep,
Yep.
it's a 6. So that takes a structure point off of my thing. Rapid fire battle cannon.
Oop.
1.
Is
That's
the
the
wrong
wrong
dice?
Misses.
Doesn't matter.
Next rapid fire battle cannon, not in short range. 2 hits.
Excellent.
I need 2 3-up saves. And I fail 1. Strength 5 plus... that is another direct hit. Oh no, 5 plus 6 is 11.
So it's still a direct.
That's another direct hit. Another structure point lost. Okay. Now we're on to the thermal guns. So 2 of them.
I'll
You
just
might
roll
as well do
together,
it.
that's okay. One hit, one miss.
One hit. I need a... So this is strength 8 weaponry. So I need a 5 up. No. Strength 8 plus D6 damage is 11 damage. So at the end of that attack, I've lost all my structure points on the Questoris support banner. If I lose another one, I'm going to start losing knights. After these 2 units trade blows, we come over here. I'm now activating this Warhound Titan, which is going to unload on that Warhound Titan there. It's -1 to hit because you're 25% obscured, but not 50% obscured. If you were 50% obscured, it would be -2. Anyway, 6 shots with the Avenger Cannon trying to strip these shields. Hitting on 4s, I get 1 hit.
3-up shield save. Yep.
And you make the save, and let's do the Turbo Laser Destructor. 4s to hit. They both hit. 3-up, void shields.
Made it.
You make both of them. Now you can activate something and fire back.
Well, it's going to have to be the same.
That one there?
Yeah, Vulcan Mega Bolter.
Okay. Right, you draw line of sight from the weapon. So if you have a look at his Vulcan Mega Bolter, I'm not obscured at all. So you're going to be hitting on 3s with that big shield stripping weaponry. 6 shots, 3s to hit. 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits. 3 void shield saves. I fail 1, which means that my void shields drop by 1. This is a command terminal for a Titan. This is the Warhound Titan, and this is how it starts off. Basically at the beginning, then everything at full. Structure points on full, shields, plasma reactor, everything at full. My void shield just took a hit, so instead of a 3-up save on void shields going forward, I'm going to have a 4-up save, then a 5-up save, then the shields get blown. So at the moment, he's good. The shields are fizzing. You've shot, I've shot. Now it's on to this thing. The only thing that it can see and shoot at is that. Let's want to shoot at the knights. They're going to be minuses to hit as well. I could shoot at the knights. No, I think I need to fire up the Titan. It's going to be 5s to hit because you're doubly obscured. So let's do the Turbo Laser Destructor 5s. I hit once. You need a 3-up save.
Right. Nope.
You fail it, so it strips off one of the shields. That's how this game works. You don't really do enemy damage until all the shields are gone. You just keep stripping and stripping and stripping. And let's do the Plasma Blast Gun. 1 hit. 1 4-up save now.
Nope.
Nope. So 2 shields stripped off that Titan. 1 shield stripped off this Titan. Now it's your last turn to activate, which is that guy there. You've got a 45-degree fire arc, and your right weapon will be able to see this. I don't know if I'm obscured or not. Probably not from the line of sight from the weapon. So I'm saying no.
Nope.
So 2 Turbo Laser Destructors coming in, hitting on 3s, and they both miss. And that's the end of turn 1. So a couple of shields drop there, 1 shield drop there, but everyone's in a pretty good state. And now we're on to the something phase, damage control phase.
The end phase.
What happens in the end phase?
Nothing.
Nothing right now.
Nothing right now.
Okay. So now we need to roll off to see who's the initiative, because I had it in last turn, but potentially you could get it this turn. So we roll a d10. You get a 2, I get a 7. I have initiative. Brilliant. Now I could let you go first, because you can do that, right? I can say, right.
You can give me the initiative if you want.
But I'm thinking first fire is now a thing. So I'm thinking I need turn 1. So let's go on to the orders phase. Right, what I'm going to do is put issue first fire on this Titan here. So basically that means I can't move, but I get a free shot now. So shoot now, and then in the movement phase, I don't move, and you could potentially hide away somewhere.
I'm going to invoke my expert status.
Yes.
It's not now. You can shoot instead of moving.
Shoot instead of moving. So I don't shoot now.
You shoot when it's activated in the movement phase.
Okay, so I will get a shot in. So let's do that. Thank you, expert. I need 5 or more. And that's a fail, which means I can't issue any more orders. So that's it, because you could issue an order. As soon as you get a fail, the orders break down. Confusion over the Fox. Right, are you issuing any orders? We thought about charging here, but you'll slam into that building because it's in a straight line. I'll clip that building. Basically, we can't charge because we'll end up running straight into buildings. That's an order to charge. Otherwise, you just move forward and start punching each other. Or orders on your Titans. What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm going to issue first fire on the Warhound, and that's it.
First fire on that one.
Okay.
That's a 10. So instead of moving, you will get to fire. Right, now let's go on to the damage control phase. I lost a shield on that Titan. I need a void shield on that Titan. What is it for void shields? Is it 4 or 5?
You need 5.
5. 2 dice. I need at least 1 5 and his shields will be on full. And that's the wrong dice. There's so many different dice. Those are the orders dice. 5s. Shields are back on full. Well done. And you lost 2 on that one. So you need to get 2 5s to put his shields back on full.
I can put it at 1.
Put it at 1. Now what I'm quickly discovering is the movement phase is king. Because I can start moving these guys up or moving around to get some shots. But you've got a first fire order on that thing. So you're going to shoot and not move. So if I move him round, when it gets to the shooting phase, you're going to shoot this first of all, right? With your order. So what I should do is move my Titan around to hide it a little bit to make it worse to hit. But if you're worse to hit me, then I'm worse to hit you. But I think I have to do that. I think because you're going to get first fire. So I'm going to move this Titan so he's not in clear line of sight from that weapon. That's what I'm going to activate first. So these things can turn 45 degrees 3 times and move 8. So what I'll do is I'll turn it less than 45 degrees, move it less than 8, and then turn it and turn it. So yeah, now I'm a bit hidden. That works. And then if that thing pops out around there, I've got a 45 degree fire arc with my, yes, that works. Now you can move something. What are you going to move? This is so tactical. Right, movement. AP Burn pushed his knights into close combat with my knights. They're all within 2, so they all get to strike. Now, conscious of the fact that they can wipe out my knights and then come running in and hit my Warhound, I moved my Warhound over that way. So that was my last movement. And then you pushed your reactor on this guy here so he could get lots of movement. And the machine spirit awakens. So first you make a command check, right?
Yeah.
So you need to make a command check on a D10, which is
this one,
and it's a command of 5.
And I make a 4.
You make a 4, so you fail to hold the machine in check, and then you've just got a 6. What does a 6 do?
Wrathful. The controller
Wrathful.
player, that's me, just about, chooses one of the Titan's weapons that has not been disabled and attacks with it using a ballistic skill or weapon skill of 4 up.
So the machine spirit wakes up. It's angry. It can shoot at this Titan here. It'll hit on a 6 with its right gun.
Or it could shoot at your knights.
Or it can shoot at the knights, which are obscured with the plasma blast gun. So it will hit on a 5 on the knights or a 6 on the Titan as the machine spirit awakens.
Yes.
When you get that as well, does that mean your reactor drops as well by 1?
No,
it doesn't.
Not on that.
So basically on that it wakes up and you don't lose any reactor. On that you don't lose any reactor. Nice. Okay. What are you shooting at? Shooting at the Titan, 2 shots of the turbo laser destructor hitting on 6s. The machine spirit.
Every time.
Machine spirit misses. And now it's awoken and you push the reactor. Can you now move?
No, that ends what I was doing. Stops what I was doing.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Tell a lie, that does count as pushing the reactor there. So this guy's reactor is taking a bit of a pummeling. This guy, the one exposed on the left flank there, is dropping a couple of void shields. That's the end of the movement phase. We're now on to the damage control phase.
I have to find my first fire.
Oh yeah, first fire before the damage control phase. So you can pick a weapon and fire away.
So I'm going to put my Vulcan Megabolter into the front of your wall.
This one here, -1 to hit because I'm partially obscured. 6 shots, I like it. 4s to hit.
Okay, that's 3 hits.
3 hits. 3 up void shield saves. And I drop a void shield on this Titan. Right, after movement and orders, damage control phase, I need a 5 to get back my void shield. I get a 5. So both of my Titans are on full. You can't recover structure points on Questora support banners. So I'm still all the way down in the red. And you need to heal some stuff as well.
Yeah, I'll do this guy, the plasma guy.
Plasma guy.
So yeah, 2 shield points can go back.
So the one who's Machine Spirit Awakened, he's on full as well. You just need 1/5 to heal the other guy, which you don't do. So one has dropped a shield. Just that one over there is 1 shield down. Apart from that, no damage caused anywhere. My Titans are on full. Now it's my turn to activate in the combat phase, and it would be foolish not to activate my Knights first. Right, I have a weapon skill of 3 up, but because we're in close range, I'm hitting on 2s with these ropey chainsaws. Are you sure this is hitting on 2s? This seems OP.
Says +1,
+1.
2-inch range.
Nice. Okay. Hitting on 2s with a big Reaper Chainsword. Everything hits. Strength 7. No shield saves. Basically, 6s are going to be fruity, but anything else is going to knock your things down. And you've already lost 1. Ooh, that's interesting. So that's 9.
So that's direct hit.
So that's loser 1. That's loser 1. That's another direct hit.
So that's a dead knight.
That's another direct hit. That's another direct hit. And then that is a critical hit, which is lose 1 and take a critical.
Yeah, so that's 2 dead knights.
After those Reaper Chainsword attacks, you're back up to full on your structure points. You've lost 2 knights. That's the end of my first combat. Now, which combat would you like to resolve, sir? Basically, you came charging in, I got the drop on you, locked my knees together, locked the legs together, and went, no, you shall not pass. Smush. That worked. Right, what are you doing?
I'm going to hit you back.
You're going to hit me back?
Why not? I want vengeance for my fallen brethren.
Vengeance in this life or the next. 2s to hit with your Reaper Chainswords.
Cool.
You get 2 hits. Now, fortunately for you, anything but a 1 will hurt me because I have no structure points left. There's a 1. So you strip a structure point off. I lose a knight. The Avenger Catling Cannons are woofy. And that's the end of that combat phase. And my structures go all the way back up to there. Now I can select something and fire. And there is only one thing I can fire at. So let's light him up with this guy here. Now you're more than 50% obscured. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be hitting on 5s. Has this guy lost any shields? No, all your shields are on full again. So we're trying to strip it away. 5s with the thing. I do get 2 hits there.
Okay.
So you need 2, 3 up. Void shield saves.
4 ups. I have lost 1.
You have lost 1.
Ups, but
you make it. Okay. Turbo laser destructor coming in as well. It gets a hit. Another 4 up, sir. Nope. You drop a shield. So he's down to only 1 shield remaining. Now you get to fire something.
Well.
that
is a question.
Am I winning?
You are winning.
How many games? You've played 4. How many have you won?
0.
You won 0. Okay.
I think that might continue.
We shall see. We shall see. It's beginner's luck. Let's say beginner's luck.
I didn't have beginner's luck when I started.
From line of sight from that weapon, I'm only partially obscured, so you'd be forced to hit with that one.
6 shots, 4 ups.
1 hit.
1. Oh god, 1 hit.
My shields are on full. 3 up. I make the save. And then the flamer is out of range because that flamer is a template weapon.
It is.
Old school template weapon.
And also because line of sight's from the weapon,
yes.
I can't see you anyway.
Okay. Now over here, I can see you just about. So let's fire the plasma gun. 5s to hit. 1 hit. 1, 3 up. What are you on? No, it's a 5 up void shade. Save
4 up.
4 up.
Void shields have collapsed.
Shields are down. Shields are down. Let's fire this turbo laser destructor in at this Warhound Titan. He's reeling and 1 shot slams in. This is a strength 8 weaponry.
You first want to see where you've hit me.
Oh yeah, I need to hit. Yeah. Have you got the dice? You got the dice. Thank you so much. Where did this shot land?
That's the body.
That's straight in the tush. right in the middle of the body. So, strength 8. Plus 2 is 10. That's a direct hit.
That is a direct hit.
You just take a structure point. Next up, this guy around here with his angry machine spirit. 2 shots on this Titan, hitting on 5s.
Nope.
And they both go wild. And that's the end of turn 2. So at the end of turn 2, this thing's took a hit from the body and his shields have collapsed. Over here, I've lost 1 knight for 2 knights. And that's the end of turn 2. Interesting stuff. So we need to roll off.
There is one thing that I've forgotten to do.
Yes.
I may have it. I didn't roll for my draining on the blast gun.
Draining on the blast gun.
The Machine Spirit Awakens.
What gun was that?
That was the
Turbo Laser Destructor. See, I should have done that on these guns as well.
You should have.
So let's ignore that for this turn.
Okay.
Because I forgot to do them, because these guns are draining. People who play Titanicus are shouting at us right now. My first game...
I played Titanicus.
We'll leave it at that. Well, I'm happy if you're happy.
That's fine. Yeah,
All right, let's crack on to turn 3. Let's roll off to see who has the initiative in this turn, because if you have the initiative, I could be in trouble. I've rolled a 7. You rolled a... What is
6.
that? A 6. So, again, I could give you the initiative or go first. I'm going to go first. Orders phase. First fire on this one and need a 5. That is an 8. I have first fire, can't move but can fire. Do I keep going with my orders?
It doesn't really matter. It can
Doesn't really matter.
Or we can do more.
First fire on that one. Let's do first fire on that one as well. Just stand still, bring the weapons to bear. That doesn't work. Orders system collapse, but he will shoot instead of moving. Do you want to issue any orders anywhere? Right, AP Burn's going to do a first fire order on his banner. We think that you can... Basically, it says first fire orders, pick a weapon and attack. So
I'm going to pick a weapon and attack if I get it.
Chainsword, yeah.
But I need a 6 up first, which I get.
You get. Okay, so first fire order on the knights, first fire order onto me. Now we're on to the damage controls phase. I've got nothing to heal. I'm fine. Oh, movement phase. Well, he can't move. These guys could fall back, right? You can just move them and then I could shoot you. Because you've got first fire orders, which means...
I can't move.
Or do I just want to punch you? I could select them first. He's gonna... When do you do the first fire? Because...
When you activate your unit in the movement phase.
Okay, so he will shoot in the movement phase. If I do that now...
Yeah.
Because it's the movement phase.
It is, so you can pick him to shoot with if you want.
So let's fire him. The weapon is draining, we just remembered. So I need to roll a reactor dice to see what happens, because I'm going to fire at that thing with its shields down. So let's roll a reactor dice. I lose 2 on the reactor. Ooh, that stung a little bit. Plasma reactor drops all the way down there. Sorry, that was this one here. He's now firing at that one with his shields down. He is exposed. 5s to hit. I get a hit.
No save.
No save at all. Let's find out where's that dice gone again. Thank you very much. Where do I hit?
Leg.
Smash him in the leg. 3 plus 8 is 11 on the leg. That's this Titan here. Shields are down, taking damage to the body and the leg. He's stumbling, he's punch drunk, but he's not out of this yet. Now it's your turn to activate something and move it. So where are we moving? You can fall back out of combat if you want to.
It's unlikely.
Do you want to try and push a reactor again?
No. In case you're going to be cowardly and run away, I'm going to punch the knights with all of these with my first fire order.
Oh yeah, first fire order. So you pick a weapon and attack.
So obviously I'm going to pick all the lovely chainswords.
Yes.
And then we did say before that you get to pick 1.
Yes.
So it's essentially 1 chainsword attack.
Yes.
So that is...
Hitting on the 2.
And that's the wrong dice again.
That hits.
And there's no shield save.
No shield save, so just strength 7 plus
5.
5 that's 12.
That is a direct hit.
That's a direct hit, so...
You're losing at the structure point.
Lose the structure point, but the banner is holding firm. That's your first fire order. Now I get to move something. So I move my Titan over there, aware that that's got a flamer on it. I don't want you to flame both. You've just pushed your reactor on that Warhound Titan, so he's running around there. This is a template weapon, so you'll be able to reach out and touch. It's about to get hot over here. I'm not moving anything else. There's no need to move my knights, because actually this one needs to move. That one will need to move. This one is within 2 inches because they're 32mm bases. So that's my move. Now you can do this one.
Guy.
So turns 45. Oh, he's going that way around.
Yeah.
You're talking to be cowardly. You said I would be the coward and run away. Look at it go.
Second turn.
It's fleeing away from me. Okay. That's nice because you turn, you move, you turn, you move. Right, that's the end of the movement phase. Now I need to activate a unit and do combat. Now these are just knights. As much as I would like to hit those knights first, I'm going to get cooked by this thing. So I need to shoot it.
I like a good barbecue.
Strangely enough, I don't think this gun is providing you with any cover. Strangely enough, I do think this gun is providing... mind you, I'm seeing... 1 minute. But before we do any shooting, we're in the damage control phase. So you've got no shields on this thing. You really need to ignite it.
I need a 6 to get them back up. I do.
There's a 6. The shields ignite. That gives you 1 shield. And the other Titan is fine at the moment.
Yep, he's all good.
So that's the end of the damage control phase. You got first fire orders. Yeah?
On the knights.
On the knights. Did we do that?
We did that.
We did that. Right. Getting confused. So I need to shoot some guns now. So you've got a shield backup on there. So what I'm going to do is getting all down. We had a good look. There is no line of sight because it's I can't see some of the base, but I can see all of the Titan. So I'm going to try and strip your shields again with the Vulcan Megan Bolter on this arm and then blast you with the Titan killing weaponry on the right arm. Good with this?
I'm happy.
Now, you're in short range. So I'm hitting on 2s with the Vulcan Megan Bolter now.
But you roll 3 1 4
I rolled 4 ones. No command point reroll here. You need to make a shield save.
4 ups. Make 1 fail 1, so my shields collapse.
The shields collapse. Beautiful thing. Now let's fire the turbo laser destructor. Please don't awaken Mr. Machine Spirit. The Machine Spirit doesn't awaken, but I do drop a thing on the plasma thing, and then I fire at you. Should I do targeted? See, I'm going to be 3s to hit, but if I target this, your body's already injured, right?
It is, and my legs.
So if I target this, I could hit your body and hit it on 5s. You're the experienced guy. Is targeting at this stage a good thing, or should I just blast you?
Only later on, I think.
Okay, so
when you've got the modifiers +1, when you get further, more damage.
Okay, I'm just going to shoot you then. 3s. And they both miss. How did I miss? You stood right in front of me. Maybe because you're about to wash me with some flame.
Excellent.
So do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
The flames ignore the void shields.
They do.
Because my void shields are on full. It's strength 7. So
3 dice.
3 dice.
Where we're going to hit you? In the leg.
Okay, wash the legs.
That's quite a lot.
Not good. That was 2 direct and 1 devastating. So 2 direct is 2 holes. A devastating is 2 holes on its own. Which dropped my legs all the way down to there. And now you're going to shoot me with a Vulcan Mega Bolter and try and strip my shields away. This will hit on 2s at this range. This could sting.
2 misses, so 4 hits.
So 4, 3 up, void shield saves. And I drop a shield. The way it works with void shields is you don't roll a dice and then see if you drop a shield and then roll a dice and see if you do. Because the more shields drop, the worse your save gets. You roll them all at once and you take that save, even if it pips off lots of shield saves. So anyway, what that means is I'll drop a shield on that Titan and its next shield save will be a 4 instead of a 3. But chuck all that together. So you fired, I fired, my turn to fire. I think my knights are going to punch your knights. And I could shoot. It's a 45-degree fire arc. I'm not sure if I'm an arc. I'm an arc of him. But he's not shooting back at this guy. So my knights are going to smash your knights. Let's do that. 2s to hit. And I get that many hits. 4 hits get through. Basically, I need 2s to wound for just the normal hits on these. Your table is all the way up. I roll a 1, but I roll some nasty damage with the 6 there. That knocked it all the way down, killed a knight, and reset it. You're down to 3 knights versus 5. Now it's your turn to open fire.
Okay, so 3 up.
2 up with the...
2 up indeed, so that's 2 hits.
I know, is it 3 up?
It's 3 up, but then I've got the modifier, the +1 actually, because I'm within 2 inches. So
Yes. So, okay.
Yep.
So rolling to damage. That doesn't do anything.
And
That's 12.
Direct
That's
hit.
just a direct hit. Basically, I take another little wobbly, but I'm good. My knights are firm. My knights stand firm. Now I need to shoot. Look, there's a Titan over there. I can see you. You are partially obscured, not more than 25%. Let's roll the reactor dice on this turbo laser destructor. I drop a reactor. The reactor now looks like this, and I'm hitting on 4s because you're partially obscured. 1 hit gets through. Strength 8. +3 is 11. Oh no, I need to find out where
where?
Got you. 11 in the weapon.
Cool. So we need to select one.
Should we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Vulcan Mega Bolter. Now it looks like this. The Vulcan Mega Bolter is out of action. The body and the head taking damage. Now the Plasma Blast Gun is overcharging. It's a plasma. It's got maximal fire. This gets it from strength 8 to strength 10, which is nice. But it's -1 to hit at this range. And this is also another -1 to hit because you're hitting in there. Basically, if I get any 1s before modifiers, my reactor will drain the reactor. Not looking for 1s. Mind you, my reactor's quite full, so I can take a bit of reactor drain, but strength 10 is going to sting. If I hit on 5s. And I don't hit on 5s, so and I do lose a little bit from the reactor.
Blame the Titanicus dice.
Yes. Right, your Titan can now fire. 45-degree fire arc from your guns.
Yep.
I guess you're going into the night, huh?
I am indeed.
You're trying to rescue your little support banner.
Yeah.
Right, this Titan's on full strength as well, so you're going for maximal fire.
I am indeed.
It's -1
Not
to
that I'm
hit.
copying you.
Yeah, -1 to hit because I'm slightly obscured.
You are, yeah.
But you are in short range, so it's +1 to hit.
So it evens out.
It evens out.
Here we go.
You didn't get any 1s and both of them hit.
Yep.
At strength 10.
Strength
The
10.
banner has got 5 people in it, so do I get a save at all? No, not against the strength 10 weaponry.
Nope.
That punches straight through the iron shields. Let's see what damage this does.
14 and 13. So that is 2 devastating hits.
So 2 devastating hits. 2 devastating hits is drops me all the way off. That kills a knight and then puts that down. That would reset there,
Yeah.
and then drops another 2. Yeah?
That's right.
So basically, 1 knight gets blown up. Where are those terrible Avenger Gatling cannons? There he is. That one, he can go. And then you can fire with your turbo laser destructor. -1 to hit because of the obscurity.
Yep.
4s. But
Both
that's hit. Strength 8. Oh no, I've got an iron shield save, right?
You have these, yeah.
Strength 8, iron shield save. There is 4 left, which means I'm looking over my shoulder at the rules here. I need a 5s. I need 5s. I don't get any. 2 strength 8s. 9 and 9. 9 is all you need.
It's 2 direct
9
hits.
is a direct hit. So 9 to 12 is a direct hit. So that will put 1 to there for 1 direct hit. And off the table means another knight buys it. That gets reset. Knights are dying. Knights are dying. They're getting spent like popcorn here. It's 3 knights on 3. That's the end of turn 3. So this thing, his shields are down again. It's taken a bit of a battering again. My shields are holding. I've lost a shield, lost a reactor on there, lost a couple of bits on the reactor in there, but I'm holding firm for now on mine. That one's a bit poorly. Your Warhound is absolutely fine. The knight's not doing so well. So now we need to roll the dice in turn 4 to see who has the initiative again. I've had it every turn. You roll a 6. I roll a 2. You win the initiative roll off, but you could give it to me.
I think I'm going to keep it this time.
So Legio Ignatum have the initiative. Is this the moment where the tide turns? What orders are we doing, AP Burn?
We're going to go for first fire on this guy.
I would Coco.
Yep.
That passes. And any more?
First fire on the knights. Nope.
No, that doesn't work. Right. So do I need to do first fire? Because you're going to hit me. Mind you, first fire gives you a free fire in the movement phase, doesn't it? So he needs first fire. And that's a 7, that passes. And then if he gets first fire, basically in the movement phase you fire a gun, and then in the combat phase you fire again. So I should do first fire on him. Mind you, then that thing's going to move and start coming in here. But that could be an engine kill. So let's go for first fire. Let's bring him down. And that's 1?
4.
What is that? 4. It looked weird. Okay, just first fire on that one. You've got first fire. Now we're on to the damage repair phase.
Yep.
We need to do a lot of damage repairing.
Movement first.
It's movement first.
Yeah.
Movement, then damage repair.
And then shooting. Yeah.
Okay. So in the movement phase, the first fire order comes into effect. You're going to do it with the flamer.
Yep.
Where does it hit?
Leg.
It hits me in the leg. And my leg is really injured. Strength 7. Oh, that's going to sting.
That's 11.
Right, this is what it looks like. This is nasty. That's a devastating hit. So I lose the last of my structure points. And because I can't lose another one, I take a critical hit. And then this one is a direct hit. And this one is a direct hit. It goes all the way to there. That's where I am. Which means the Titan is now immobilized. One more hit on the legs and my Titan will fall. So the Titan is wobbling, he's damaged, another hit on the legs and he's going to fall. Now it's my first fire order and I'm going to fire back at this Titan which has no shields, but apart from that he's still pretty strong. Let's see the machine spirit does when I fire this training weapon. So the reactor just drops, now I'm hitting on 3s. Both hit, a 3 and a 4. This is strength 8. Oh no, I've got to find out where it hits. Hit you in the head this time.
Okay, yeah.
Headshot, I like it. Strength 8. It's 11 up, I need 3s or more. I get a 5 and a 3. The shields are down, the head is damaged, the body's damaged, the legs are damaged, the Vulcan Megabolter is disabled. He's been peppered with holes, but he's still a long way from hitting these critical tracks. It's these diamonds, these triangles which are going to injure me. So even though I had the first drop on this Titan, because I'm on the diamond tracks, because I'm in the critical damage tracks, he might kill me first. Right, that's the first bit in the movement. Now we have some more movement to do. Interesting. You've just moved that Warhound Titan round there. You've activated my trap card. So my knights have jumped on you. Then your knights jumped back on my knights. They're not letting me get away. Now this thing. See, shots in the side are +1 damage. So your strength 8 weaponry becomes strength 9 weaponry. So I think I need to move around here and end up pointing that way. So I've danced sideways. Half movement when he goes sideways. I'm putting on the range marker that you get with the games of Adeptus Titanicus. I know that he's going to be hitting me in the front and that I can draw a line of fire on the Titan that I want to shoot at. Right, that's the end of the movement phase. Now we're in the damage control phase. Oh, I need this to be good. So it doesn't matter who does this first, I need this to be good. It's 5 to repair critical damage, 6 to ignite my shields. Looking for big money on this guy. And I get a 5, so what I can do is repair a bit of critical damage on his legs, which means I might not die, because your Avenger is blown up, right? That
Correct.
Gun is out of action. You've just got your flamer. Across to this guy. Right, his shields are full. I've just got plasma reactors to vent plasma. Need to blow some steam on 4s. And I get 2 4s. His plasma goes all the way back to the top. This Titan is uninjured. Mind you, your Titan's uninjured. Damage control for you, sir. You really want your shields up.
I do indeed.
You need a 6.
6s.
You've ignited the shields. Boosh.
There we go.
Choosing to ignite the shields once and bring the weapon back online. This Titan is angry.
It's me first, isn't it? Wow, that's naughty.
Right, combat phase. Yeah. So this Titan still has shields, even though its legs have been blown out from under him. But that flamer ignores shields. So in later game turns, I know to get away from the flamer. That's a pretty good gun at close range.
It is. You have to get up there, but it works well.
Yeah. So which are you fighting with first?
Can you guess?
This guy wants to get protect. No, you're going to try and take out my Titan.
Yeah.
Flamer.
Flamer. 3
Okay.
auto hits.
3 auto hits at strength 7.
Which part of you is damaged?
My legs are damaged. I don't know if you can target just the legs. The legs have been really damaged. Everything else is fine. Can you make a targeting attack with a flamer? Quick dip in the rule book. Fast storm weapons cannot make targeted attacks. You're just washing it with flame. Just don't roll legs. Don't roll legs. Leg. You got the leg again. You got the leg again. This is plus a lot of damage to this weaponry because he is so injured. So I lose the critical. I lose everything. That is an engine kill. Catastrophic damage table. 2. A 2 is laid low. He scatters D6 in a random direction and falls over like a sad panda. 1 engine down. For vengeance, for the House of the Dragon, this Warhound Titan is going to fire in with this turbo laser destructor, which is draining and costs me a plasma reactor. And then I'm going to fire 2 turbo laser destructors at you. You are partially obscured. These are forced to hit. I get a hit.
4 up shield save. Nope.
The shields drop. Nice. Now I'm going to overcharge the plasma blast gun. You're not at long range, so it's forced to hit, but 1s will drain my reactor. That's a reactor drain, and the shots go wide. Oh dear. AP burn. I think you might win your first game.
Whoop.
Right, the Titan's firing at the Knights. At short range, you use weapon skill instead of ballistic skill, so it's forced to hit.
1 hit.
1 hit, and it's strength too high for my iron shields. And it's a direct hit. We're injured, but we're not down yet. Now you've got a draining weapon. What does the machine spirit say to you firing this one?
Just
no,
one.
Just lose a reactor, which is fine because his reactor's on full. Now both hit. Strength 8. Do I get an iron shield save on that with 3 knights remaining? 3 knights. I do.
You do.
I get 6s on this. I need 6s. I fail both of them. 2 at strength 8. Coming in hot. Oh dear. One of the knights falls. Now they're going to swing their Reaper chainswords at the wall. Hound. They both hit. Do I roll these individually or 1 hit?
It's 1 fair for all the...
And they reach up and smack you in the head. Strength 7. It's armor 11 on the front cockpit, so I'm going to need 4s to break through. That's a 6. Then the knights are within 2, so they fight my knights, hitting on 2s with their Reaper chainswords.
2 hits.
2 hits. Don't get a save. Strength 7. That's a devastating hit, losing 2 more structure points on the knight banner. That is the end of turn 4. So at the end of turn 4, my Warhound Titan has lost some energy from its plasma reactor. It's overheating a little bit, but apart from that, it is uninjured. And I only have 2 knights left. You've got this thing on no shields left, which has taken damage to the head, the body, the legs, but is not critically injured. And this thing's just taken a knock to the head and is a long way from critically injured. Turn 5 coming up. Now I need the initiative just to get an engine kill. I roll a 1, you roll a 7.
It's a 4, but I still rolled.
That's a 4, it looks like a 1.
It is, yeah.
You have initiative, you could give it to me.
I'm going to keep it. It worked well for me last time.
Legion of Natus strides forward. Going for first fire on the knights, you need a 6.
Got it.
That's a 7. Now, I could go for first fire on this thing, but in the movement phase, you're going to move up and flame me. But mind you, his body is fine, his structure is fine, so I am going to go for first fire on this Titan. And that's a 4. First fire order fails. So these guys had first fire order, and in the movement phase, when you move your Titan up on a way, that means they're standing still. They're firing it instead of moving, so I broke my knights round. They've both got thermocannons looking in at the side of that Titan there, and then this thing is coming around in flamer range. I need to get out of flamer range. Let's push the reactor so I can run away. The machine spirit doesn't awaken and my reactor stays cool. And I end up backing out of dodge, but now we have a first fire order on the Questoris Knights. In the movement phase, they can fire at my Titan. You've got a thermal gun in there. It's 3s or 4s to hit.
I have two thermal guns in there, so...
Okay, well, it's pick a weapon, isn't it? So
it is.
So one hits on 4s.
Yeah, it's got to be that really.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, and it misses. And now we're in the damage control phase. So over here, the only thing I need to do on this Titan is vent plasma. I need 4s. That's the wrong dice. I've vented all my plasma. At least this Titan is without a scratch. He's absolutely fine. But you need to burst your shields.
Okay.
Reignite these shields. Don't reignite the shields. Oh, the shields stay down. And you haven't got enough points there to recover structure points or anything like that.
I can drop my reactor, but that's it.
Okay, bleed a bit of power from the reactor, but that's it. So your shields are finely exposed. This other one here has got yeah, that's venting plasma.
So 2 down.
So this is the Titan that's taken all the damage. No shields. This is the Titan that's taken a tiny bit of damage. And his plasma is cooking away quite nicely. Now we're into the combat phase. At least I've got out of flamer range. You can select a unit and fire.
Okay. I'm going to fire my Vulcan Megabolter at your Titan that ran away.
This one, he didn't run away, he made a tactical retreat.
He ran away. So on 3s.
Yep. Is that 5 hits?
That's 5 hits.
Okay, so I need... My shields are at full. 3s to save it. I drop a shield. Let's go for the engine kill. The machine spirit might awaken from the turbo laser destructor. It doesn't awaken, but that does overcook the plasma. And by plasma, I mean reactor. Right, his head is a little bit injured. I'm going to target the head. So this is 5s to hit instead of 3s. Both go slamming into the cockpit. And the head is already damaged, so this is +1 to the damage on this. Strength 8 +1, strength 9 basically is a 6 and a 3. This is the head track before the damage slams into the Titan. And this is the head track afterwards. 2 critical hits taken, ouch. Just need a couple more hits on that head. So let's overcook this one more time. Plasma weaponry on maximal fire. 1s, it will make my plasma heat up. 5s will hit you in the head. No.
Yes.
The shots go wide. The Princeps is stunned. He's wounded, but he ain't out yet. So that's fired. That's fired. Now you can select something else to fire. At least I'm largely obscured by your other Titan there. The Knights unloading into the Titan, rapid fire cannon trying to strip the shields. 1 hit. 1 4-up. No, another shield drops. Oh no. Sorry, yep, the shield dropped. 2 thermal cannons hitting on 4s to try and take out that last shield. 1 of them hits. I need a 4. The shields are blown. The shields are blown. So now I have 2 Knights, which we're going to fire at this thing. But if I get 1 hit on the head, just 1, with a thermal cannon, but it's ballistic skill 4 and targeting your head is 6s to hit. Basically, if I kill that, I think I need to kill that.
Well, we all know you're well known for rolling 6s.
6s. Targeting the head. No, the shots go wide. And then this Titan unloads. I am just in the fire arc, but it's going to be 5s to hit him. So let's see what the machine spirit says when you awaken that turbo laser destructor.
I'm going to overcharge my plasma actually.
Okay. This is the machine spirit. It's fine. You drain some reactor and then 2 hits with your
blast gun. 2.
Is this the plasma blast gun or the other one?
Yes, it's the...
Okay, so that's...
Sorry, no, it is the
turbo laser,
but it's 2 hits anyway.
2 hits anyway. At strength 8, what part of the body do you hit?
Let's have a look.
And it hits the body, and it does 10 damage.
10 damage.
And on the body has an armor value of 10, so that's 2 structure points stripped off. And now you're going to overcook the maximal fire plasma blast gun.
Oh, that doesn't drain.
It doesn't do, you know, it's just 1s will drain your thing. 1 hit, strength 10 on the body, so it's... And it hits the leg at strength 14. I like the way you did that. That was very professional. And this is what that Titan looks like at the end of the fusillade. The void shields are gone. The plasma is leaking and bleeding. The body's been hit. The legs have been hit. And that is the end of game turn 5. We run for game turns in this battle, and then you add up how many structure points each of you have taken off, and machine kills for points, and you blew up a Titan. I didn't blow up a Titan. And you took out more Knight. Basically you won. You've won your first game of Adeptus Titanicus, Mr. A.P. Byrne, in this scrap, this scouting mission around this city. You are victorious. However, we're about to play another game. This is not over.
I think it's time to bring in the big boys.
So the Forge of the Dragon have lost this scouting mission. But now the Reavers and the Warlords will walk. Okay, so we will close out this battle report. This is normally the time where I go, thank you for coming down, but we are going to get some food and then play another game. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I enjoyed playing this game. It was very tactical. It's very movement based. You're thinking and my brain aches a little bit.
Mine too, but that's normal.
I think, yeah. Because you activate and then your opponent activates and then you activate, so you can try and draw people in. I'm sure that when you get better at this game, once you've played it a while, you can do these trappy things and trapping movements, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. Hopefully we didn't bugger up the rules too much for you guys out there, and hopefully you enjoyed this game. So stick with us. The next one will be up on YouTube very shortly. Let's go and get some food. Battle map brought to you by Overmatch. The buildings and all the stuff is from Games Workshop. Thank you for listening. Happy wargaming.